So what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Scoop. It is two Target Masters, Caliburst, and Hole Punch. I think that's the order they go in. And I've been trying to do this review for like 3 days, but every time I did it, I said, no, I'll do another one. And then yesterday, when I went to actually do the review, it started like absolutely pounding rain. Like, it started like, it was crazy. Like, I was trying to do the review, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what the audio is like, and you could just hear rain the entire time. It was craziness out there. And it stopped by last night, but I like the lighting in the daytime, because that's when I do it in the nighttime, the videos do look a bit bad. Like, right now, I don't think it looks that bad. Like, I know the camera quality is never that good, because I use my phone, but, you know. But here's Scoop, who I proclaimed as the most mid-Transformer to ever exist, and I still believe that claim. He is purely existing to exist. That's all he does. He just exists to exist at that point. Nothing else. He looks fine. From the back, he has a giant scoop on his back, along with his legs being a bit hollow, and that's about it. He's primarily orange and yellow, but he does have the bits of blue on the chest and on the feet. Nice bit of gray on the arms there. He has his colors where he needs them, and his two accessories are pretty cool. That being Hole Punch and Caliburst. Like I said, Hole Punch, Caliburst. And they turn into little guns, because they're Target Masters. As far as they go, this is what they look like. They do both have individual sculpts, so they do look different from each other. So that is good of them. As far as their transformation goes, though, they transform in the exact same way. Flip orange bit down, flip the gun barrels off the back, and then peg the arms together, and you get gun. What does gun do? Gun go in hand. And now he wields two Target Masters. Now, as far as these Target Masters go, I would say they're a little bit better than the most recent Point Blank Target Master, which is Peacemaker. I would say they're a bit better. I find it weird with Peacemaker they didn't implement arm articulation, because they easily could have, and they just didn't. Like, they could have just pinned the arms on. They could have done something, but they didn't. As far as Scoop goes, there's his head sculpt. Generic as all hell. It's just it's a head sculpt. It exists. And he does have light piping, and since it's the daytime, you might be able to get some if I rotate it. Yeah, there we go. Kind of see it. Pretty good. Looks nice. As far as his articulation goes, ball joint in the head, forward and back, outward, elbow bend, swivel, swivel at the waist, forward, back, out, swivel there. And you can kind of get a double knee, but it's meant to be just that. But for transformation's sake, you could do that. And that's all his articulation, so he even has the most generic articulation possible. He's really doing nothing spectacular, is he? Giant shoulder wheels are nice, though. I mean, as far as the robot goes, he is just a generic guy. And how about the transformation? Transformation is as easy as it gets. Fold in the hands, flip down the chest piece, revealing this weird detail. I find it really weird. I kind of wish I had painted that blue. Then it could have been like a spark. It would have been kind of nice. Fold that out like so, and then fold it out even more like that, and then fold the arms down. Fold them forward. And then the arms arms will peg in. So just push that there, and then peg the arms in. There's the little slot on the side there. And then fold those up like that. And take his legs, peg them together, flip the toes in. Probably my favorite part. I don't know why. I just find it so satisfying how they just kind of vanish. And there is his alt mode, which is a nice little tractor mode. Very nice. Nothing too wrong with it. It does roll. And one thing I do kind of like is how he just kind of transforms around himself. Like, around the middle section, like, the chest does not move. Everything else moves around the chest. And when you flip it over, it's like everything ends up where it was, but the chest is pointing upwards. Oddly enough. And as far as things go, yeah, his head's right there. They hide the head in the little section, the little cockpit section. As far as the nice little scoop goes, though, it has articulation. You can do what you need with it. You could put it like that as well, but as far as visibility goes, that makes no sense. I don't know why I just said goes. So funny. I have no clue. As far as it goes, though, this thing is just really orange. Like, there's a bit of gray on it, but that's it. The little hints of yellow are just not even supposed to be there. I mean, as far as it goes, it's a decent enough alt mode. You can technically store these guys, but not really. Like, there is peg holes all over it. There's some there, and then there's two on the top here. Best place, in my opinion, to store them, though, is probably on the side, like that. That's like they're just standing there. So this alt mode, not really much to talk about. It's just kind of an orange tractor that exists and is really basic and generic. So let's just get into my thoughts on him. As far as Scoop goes, he's good, but like I said, he's gotta be one of the most forgettable Transformers figures to ever come out. Just like the character of Scoop himself, he's one of those guys that I'm sure not a lot of people know, because he's just a guy who chills out and does things. I don't know a thing about Scoop other than that he's an orange tractor man with Target Masters. That's all I know about him. As far as the dual Target Masters go, like, we've had a couple of them come out at this point, and he's had the best Target Masters of the bunch. Like, these two are easily the two best Target Master molds they've made individually, other than, of course, the Weaponizers and Siege, but I don't count them. They're too big. I don't count those. Much as everyone's like, oh, they could have just used them again. Could they? Like, they were selling those for, like, in Canada, where I live, like, $10 each, which is still highway robbery. Which is why I only have one. That is a fun fact. I do only have the one. Technically, I have two now, because I got the one that comes with Jackpot, but individually, I only bought Smasher, and you know how much I got him for? $3. I'm not joking. At Walmart. I walked in, and there was, like, it's literally just a rack of Smashers, and I was just like, that's mine now. I'm getting one. Like, I was like, there's no reason for me not to. $3? That's crazy. Like, that's crazy value on that. And I mean, as far as he goes, he's decent. Nothing wrong with him. If you ever did see a Scoop, I would say maybe get him, but don't get too much. He's a fine enough figure. As far as our rating goes, I'm not going to give him a 2.5. I'm going to give him a 3. Which is as close to mid as he's going to get. Because he is a little bit less mid. Because he's weird. He also has this mode I never showed off. Anyway, that's my review on Scoop. But before we sign out, I'd like to say it again. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I just never thought we'd get there that quick. I didn't know if I'd ever even get to 100, and we got there. Which is awesome. Like, I never expected it. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been Eilt Elite signing out.